I'm Becca. I'm a mother of 3 and an Etsy shop owner. And basically just a human doing my very best to make the people in this world feel loved and inspired. Welcome to my channel. Hey guys, it has been a while since I have made a video and popped back on this channel. Summer was crazy, fall was crazy, it's winter and it's after Christmas and life was so insane, homeschooling my kids and all that stuff. But I wanted to come on here and start doing YouTube again and start filming videos because I have so many exciting things for my jewelry line going on, and I have so many exciting things that I just want to share because I'm so pumped about how these things can really change lives. So today I want to talk about affirmations, and I want to give you guys 5 tips for creating your own affirmation. And it is super awesome and life-changing. So I'm just going to share with you real quick what the definition of a self-affirmation or a positive affirmation is, to help you clarify, or maybe you don't know and you've never heard of them or you've never used them. So to help clarify, I am going to read the definition. Webster's Dictionary says, self-affirmation is the act of affirming one's own worthiness and value as an individual for beneficial effect, such as increasing one's confidence and raising self-esteem. I would like to add on to that, or changing habits. So there is actual science behind affirmations. If you've heard of affirmations and you kind of associate it with something that seems like wishful thinking, that can be true if you don't implement an affirmation the correct way. However, there is actual science involved because positive affirmations, they require regular practice and regular habit to rewire your brain into positive thinking and into focusing on your vision and your goals. So, it is not magic, and yes, there is science behind it, and it is actually recognized and well established in the psychological community. So with that said, it is a super awesome tool to help change a habit in your life, work towards something that you've really been wanting to work towards, but you haven't been able to motivate yourself to do that yet. Let me just share a quick experience that I've had with it. About 4 years ago, I think it's 5 now. 5 years ago, I was extremely overweight, and I'm just going to share with you the real numbers. I was 265 pounds at 5'4". I was extremely unhealthy, uncomfortable, and my body did not do what I wanted it to do. Going up the stairs, I was winded. There was a lot of health problems that I had, and I was uncomfortable. So obviously, I mean, not everybody is uncomfortable when they are at that weight or that size or whatever it is, but I was extremely uncomfortable. I remember going to a pumpkin patch with my kids at that weight. I was exhausted from walking around. I was embarrassed that I couldn't make it as far as I wanted to go. For me, that was a really uncomfortable and unhealthy place to be. So I decided to implement an affirmation to motivate me and keep me going. I didn't know at the time that it was called an affirmation. I had just read somewhere that you should daily focus on your goal, and I had heard about repeating positive phrases to yourself. So in an eating disorder book that I was reading. And so I started saying every single day, 20 times in the morning, 20 times in the afternoon, and 20 times at night, this affirmation. And it was, I can freely run, play, and have fun anywhere with my family. And to me, that was the epitome of what I wanted. I wanted to be free. I was not free. I was uncomfortable. I couldn't have fun. I wouldn't go do things because my body couldn't let me do these things. It was too tired and too overwhelmed. So, 5 years later, I've lost almost 95 pounds, I have lost 95 pounds. I'm on my way to the 100-pound mark, and it has physically and mentally changed my life. It's helped me reach that goal every time I wanted to grab a piece of food that didn't help me reach my goal and that I know I didn't need. Every time I didn't want to get on the treadmill because it hurt to walk for an hour on a treadmill at almost at 265 pounds. It hurt my body. I would say this phrase to myself: I can freely run, play, and have fun anywhere with my kids, because I could see myself as that new person. So I want to share with you the tips that I have for writing your own affirmation. Why do you want an affirmation? Maybe you have a goal you're working towards. It is the new year. 2021 is like in days. And this is the best time to embrace change, because it feels like a brand new start, especially after the year 2020, which has been trying for us all. So with that said, I'm going to give you my 5 tips, and I have a downloadable worksheet that you can go ahead and sign up for to receive, so that you can do this on your own. All of these details are outlined on this worksheet, so you can really take your time and process them and work this out in a way to find the most effective affirmation for yourself. I'm going to go through them a little bit fast, and but just know you can always stop and go slow on your worksheet if you want to. Okay, so, there was one other thing I wanted to say, is that affirmations actually stimulate the reward centers in the brain. You can help shift your state of mind from one state of mind to another, and they can actually shift your attitude and help you focus on your goals. So what my 5 tips are, they come from Stephen Covey's book, 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. And I haven't made my way through this whole book yet, but I have read this part about positive thinking. And he talks about 5 different aspects of affirmations that really help it be the most effective for you. So the first one is make it personal. Obviously, you want to make it about yourself. Number 2 is make it positive. You want it to be something that is encouraging, uplifting, and it helps you focus on the thing that you want, not the thing that you don't have yet. The next one, number 3, is present tense. So you want to make it, talk about it like it's this moment now, not in the future, but right now I can freely run, play, and have fun with my kids. Not tomorrow or when I'm healthy, I can freely run, play, and have fun with my kids. That is just prolonging this in your mind that this isn't now, but you need to start living and thinking like this is now. Then number 4 is make it visual. So for me, I was envisioning myself running freely on the beach, playing with a beach ball with my kids. And that was the vision I saw every time I said my affirmation to myself. So I really connected with a picture in my mind. And number 5, make it emotional. Now, the word free for me was super emotional. I connected with it because I wasn't free. I felt trapped and I couldn't go do the things in life that I wanted to do because of this block, this obstacle I had. And so that emotional connection to my affirmation, to my goal, really helped me remind myself 3 times a day, every day, exactly what I wanted and why I wanted it. Because I want to be free and I want to be there for my family. So those are the 5 aspects, the 5 tips of writing your own affirmation. Again, this is outlined on that free downloadable worksheet that you can get by clicking below and signing up for that free download. I'm going to go through another example just to help clarify that all the little bits and pieces of these affirmations. So here's another example that I am currently using to battle my comparison with other people and also not always feeling good enough. So here's my newest one that I am working on now. God made me who I am for a reason, and I delight in my own uniqueness. So I'm going to break down that into the 5 different aspects that Stephen Covey gives us in his book, 7 Habits for Highly Effective People. God made me, personal, who I am for a reason, positive, and I delight, present tense and emotional, in my own uniqueness, visual. So when I say this affirmation to myself, I close my eyes and I envision myself as this glowing, radiant, perfect creation that God made, and I'm running through a field of wildflowers, free and glorious and unique. And running through wildflowers for me is, I love flowers. That's who I am. And it's kind of this embracing this childlike spirit that I think that I have still as an adult. So I I really can connect what I want, which is to love myself as I am, to know that I was made with unique gifts and skills and talents for a reason, and that I need to delight in that instead of focusing on what I don't have or what's different from other people, when really those differences are what make all of us special. And so that is my current affirmation, and those are the 5 different aspects of that affirmation that really help drive home this picture in my mind. Now, you can do this with a goal. You can do this with maybe an emotional state, like my comparison and myself, my difficulty loving myself as I am is kind of an emotional one. But you could do this with a goal. I have another affirmation that I use for my business because I don't want to be a quitter and I want to continue and persevere. So I tell myself every day, I succeed in business because I am determined to learn, grow, practice, and never give up. And I remind myself every single day that that is my goal, is to grow and learn and succeed in business. You can use these affirmations for anything in your life that you want to change. And I want to tell you that this really is possible. You can do it. And I want to leave you with a quote that says, and I'm sure you've heard this quote, but I love it and I tell it to my kids all the time. Whether you think you can or you can't, you're right. And Henry Ford said that, and it is so true. If you get in your mind that you can't do something, you can't make lasting change, you can't be somebody who you've always dreamt of being, then that's what you're going to focus on, is your negatives, is your can'ts. But when you start thinking, I can take one tiny step today and work myself towards my goal, I can make lasting change in my life, then you really will start to move forward. And it takes baby steps. It is not magic. Affirmations are not magic. They're not this wishful thinking, hope, 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 hope. It's a practical way to rewire your brain to start thinking in a different way and form new habits. You can actually form new habits by repeating these affirmations to yourself. It has changed my life. So much so that I can't even describe it. So I want to encourage you guys to download that worksheet and go ahead and work through your own affirmations. What do you want this year? What do you want to work towards? This all relates back to my jewelry business because I am creating a line of jewelry, of affirmation jewelry, because I was so inspired by how much affirmations have transformed my life. I'm actually wearing a necklace right now that has to do with a giveaway going on until December 31st. So if I post this later than that, I'm sorry. If I post it early, go enter the giveaway to win the very first I Am So Loved affirmation necklace. It has 3 beautiful hearts on it. The affirmation necklaces and jewelry be worn to remind you every day what you're working towards, why you're doing what you're doing, and why you're saying all these affirmations over and over and over. And it feels crazy at first, but it really starts to rewire the way your brain thinks about things and allows you to see that lasting change is actually possible. It doesn't have to end on January 31st or in February sometime when you're tired of it. You can continue on, and every day you're going to get stronger and stronger. So I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. I hope you have a wonderful new year. Let me know down below if you have ever done affirmations or if you've used them for any kind of change in your life. I'd love to hear your guys' experiences. As always, leave some questions down below if you have any questions for me. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram. Like this video, share it with somebody who you think might be able to use these affirmations to make lasting change in their life. It really is powerful and moving. And that is all I have for you guys today. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.